Today we're having a bit of a moment of things I found in my inbox, which I occasionally remember to check. Listen, there's so many PR emails. Anyway, furry death game? Kind of an impenetrable start screen. This guy looks a little bit insane and triangular, and that guy looks sad. And above this, there's strange demons. She's here. Whenever I click, this happens. I can't get the game to full screen, so I'll just have to make it full screen in editing. And I have the strange choices of depart and remember. No memories yet. Okay. I was wrong. Depart? Okay. Got this. You'd never betray me, right? Chef thinks about it. Sense thought. Beyond gamepad? Never. A million times never. Act 1. Prelude. Come on, dude. I fed you when you were a kitten. Keep up. Chef takes Healer's paw and pulls him, urges him through the buffeting walls of the blizzard towards the light of the train station. Free XP weekend. Why is it say What's the context for that? You are not dressed for this weather. Hope you have the fur for it. They've trudged long ruts through the snow behind them, all the way from the tree line. And a small person follows the path they've cleared, doggy paddling through those trudging ruts. Pet. Healer slows up. Hey! We need to help that guy. Chef pulls harder. Chef, stop a second. There's a little dude in our tracks. Chef doesn't stop, but Healer does, and... Ah! Healer falls. Chef stares down at him as shadow at an oblique angle against the slow rotation of the stars. I think it's supposed to be a shadow? His face whisked up with love and frustration. Chef helps him up and hard brushes the snow off his shoulders. Keep up. He'll be fine. But it's so cold out here, and he's so tiny. He's got fur. He'll be fine. Chef thumbs a bite of snow from Healer's cheek. We don't have time to worry about anyone else but ourselves. We're on the run, Cricket. We need to board the Ample Express 213, and we need to make this train before the cutoff, or else we're completely fucked. Let the little guy fend for himself. The little guy pokes his nose out of the snow. He hasn't given up yet. Pet. All right? I trust you, Chef. Good. That's a pose. Keep doing that. Chef uses an unknown ability. Their ruts now close upon themselves. Snow mixes together and accumulates with that little dude. It smothers him. In this way, Chef erases their tracks. I hate your ability. It's necessary. Huh. What is going on? That's interesting. Immediately there's a lot of like strange things going on with like abilities and what people might be up to, trying to figure out what they're talking about. Chef and Healer burst through the snowbank. They stagger to the station's front door. Chef doesn't let go of Healer's paw the whole way. We made it. Nice hustle back there. I'm gonna go in alone first to scout it out. Just stay here for a second, okay? Okay? Chef pulls his paw away. Okay. He looks left and right over both shoulders, cracks the door, peeks inside, sniffs the air, shoulder checks, shoots a thumbs up to Healer, scans the tree line, adjusts his hat, peeks aside, and then... the last Healer sees of Chef is the flash of his tail between two hard steel double doors. Healer is left alone in the cold, wondering. Close call flawless. I started realizing how fast I had to start going because it starts counting down the moment it actually starts. Success, boons and riches in good measure. It's QTEs, okay. Who is this guy? It's like, in the tutorial it hinted that you can sometimes listen to thoughts. And so when I saw that the button on the bottom turned blue, I figured that must be a moment we're supposed to press B. He's a chef. He's my boyfriend. So why do I still ask him questions like, you'd never betray me, right? Well, I guess it's because ever since we've been kids, a torn off piece of police report, stained with the residue of some purple magic. And capture priorities have been shifted to partnered units 12 and 13, following incident at the Lucky Spectre on the 6th. Consolations dispatched to the partner of the previously assigned unit. Suspect confirmed as a Jinx class. I guess it's because ever since we've been kids... Oops. It double inputted. Don't I like that about him, though? He's never pandered to me. And he's never treated me like a pet. But I've still yet to see a full surrender. That's why I find it so exposing to trust him. He's always been on his own shit. And I know, even if I screamed for help in the whole of sincerity, he'd check if helping me conflicted with his plans before he took action. Healer fiddles with his class badge. Okay. This is an experience meter. What is happening? Hi, flawless, times 2, decent, okay. Even when it comes to his loved ones, they'll never, ever approach his core. What? Got it, okay. Uh-huh. I'm interpreting these fine, I guess. I guess I'm about to find out if I can really trust him within the next 5 minutes. We don't have enough coin for these tickets, and he knows that. But did he really go in there to scout it out? Or does he have a completely different goal? Like leaving you behind? With enough money for one? Inside the station, Chef has just finished an involved conversation with some stranger. What? Oh, it's like the Flappy Bird. Oh my goodness. I'm losing my mind. You're supposed to like try to keep it on the fish, right? To do the— oh my god! Why haven't I failed yet? This is so hard. This feels impossible. It bounces so much. It has so much inertia compared to the one that's in Critter Cove and the one that's in Stardew. Oh, the way that it bounces when it hits the bottom. So I'm holding A to make it go up, and letting go of A to make it go back down. Oh. But it bounces off the top and the bottom. Oh my god. This evil minigame. Oh god, I made it there. Could I not lose, I guess? One shield and one death seed. There was no timer that time. Coast as clear as it's going to get. We need to catch this train. Now I gotta head back outside and see if Healer's still waiting for me. Or maybe he's already gone. Chef cranks open the well-carved ornate double door and searches, eyes desperate, expression desolate, for his boyfriend. There's nothing but snow. Time passes. Surely Healer left him. Chef sinks to his knees and engloves his head in both paws. He rubs his temples. Unfortunate luck. The boys already came by. Chef! Healer pokes his head out of a snowbank, which has engulfed him in the time it took Chef to finish scouting the station. Chef? Can I come inside now? It's cold, bro. It's cold. Ugh. Chef collects himself firmly. A very different pose. Flowers. I don't entirely get what they're going for sometimes. Hey. Yeah. Hey. The posing. We're good. They haven't headed us off at the pass yet. Chef pulls Healer out of the snow and hugs him viciously tight. Let's get into the warmth. A sudden blast of hard, firm warmth enrosens their cheeks. Heated air arouses them. Oh? They're grateful for these surroundings, which so contrast the ice storm raging outside. Surroundings like the trusty, overfilled candy bowl, the reliable, good tick-tock of the station's grand clock, the clatter of the officiaries behind their sure-standing ticket booth, the soft, easy listening music. They both forget their troubles. Ah, this is nice. You warming up too? Yes. So nice in here. What if we just hide in that closet and wait for this whole shit show out? Healer indicates a machine closet where no one would ever find them. They probably would find you. Oh god. Okay. Oddly stressful. If we were to hide in there, we'd just be sitting and waiting for the end of the world. Look behind you. Healer notices a tiny droplet blood trail that he's left on the copper metal plate tiles. A score of cherry dots trail them right to the front door, peppering the snow. Oh. Focus. We're not hiding here, and we're not doubling back into Logport proper. We're moving forward, onto the train. That's our goal. I'll focus. Healer focuses. He notices someone's gaze. Uh-huh. Okay. Shoeless imp. Some random imp half sleeps on a lounge bench, contemplatively staring at Healer, like he's about to ask, what you think about? He looks at Chef next. Uh-huh. Got it. Uh-huh. Lots of eye contact happening right now. What are you looking at? Nothing. Don't talk to me. Uh-huh. We have imps, we have like half furry Neko characters that just have the ears, then we have full furry fox boy. Chef notices the nervous flick of Healer's big, gray tail and pulls him behind a great pillar. They stare intensely at each other in the incandescent light that reflects off its marble carvings. Is he one of them? I don't think so. Not with a physique like that. Listen, ignore him. He's just some weird fuck. He talked my ear off when I first came in here, pelted me with a bunch of little shit-eating questions. Instead, pay attention to what I say next. You cannot mistake the warmth and the music in here for safety. Everything hinges on these tickets I'm about to go get for us. We're still leaving a trail, and not the type I can wipe away with my ability. How's the pain? It's fine. I'm dying. I'm dying. Chef, we can't afford these tickets. How are we going to get them? Don't worry about it. These poses! Just let me work. Chef heads up to the ticket booth in a big way. He walks like he belongs here. Like he's just a maintenance guy with a clipboard who just came to check on the pipes. The previous poses have the usual effect I have, which whenever I see really specific poses in a VN, I'm like, is this a Danganronpa reference? Is this another are they doing a thing? Because I don't know other poses. Oh, that last one just looked like a body pillow. Like, what is he doing? I don't understand. A night shifter cracks one eye as Chef approaches. Are night shifters people who grow ears at night? Hey. Sir. Wake up. Oh, he's goofy looking. What is this crystal? What the fuck? Dead crystal. What is this game? I click on these? No. Oh. Now they're blushing. Hey, cutie. I'd like 2 tickets for 213, please. Tomorrow's tickets can't be purchased in advance, so maybe have a good one. Bye. Have a good one, boss. I'm not buying tickets for tomorrow, I'm buying tickets for right now. I'm aimed to board in 15 minutes. 15 minutes? It's too late for tickets. The sleepy officiary stirs himself into a position that almost resembles giving a fuck. Cheek on his palm, eyes half open under a sea of bags. He plays with his golden pocket watch and pretends to check it. You missed the cutoff, didn't ya? I can't sell tickets for the Ample Express beyond midnight on account of the cutoff. The cutoff is at 12 a.m., you're right. Chef hasn't changed expression at all. But it's 11:45. Check your watch. The officiary checks his watch. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. Damn. So, what seat do you want? Seats. Standard leaf, please. Destination? Last port. The only destination still available at this hour. Yeah, that'll be 10 coins per. Can I just see those tickets really quick? No? Why not? That's against policy or something, I'm pretty sure. Not that I really care at all about following policy. I think most policies are made up by some guy after some incident, and then because of those policies didn't step on enough toes, the company just perpetuated them until they became, you know, how we do things around here. I'm not trying to be a dick, I promise. But I can't just let you grab on these tickets and look at them. Not till you've paid for. I'm pretty sure there's a clause about that, giving all the different abilities people can have and stuff like. Here's a couple sandwiches. Chef hands the officiary 2 beautiful peanut butter and jellies under the counter. Beautiful peanut butter and jellies. Oh, dope. Free food. Okay, here's the tickets. He extends a paw and holds the tickets out for Chef between his lazy, gloved fingers with an impish, indifferent grin. Chef pretends to inspect the train tickets carefully. Both for the Leaf, right? Chef shuffles them around a bit. Both for the Leaf, yeah. Huh? Hey, stop shuffling like that. No funny stuff. Give them back now. Sure. Sorry. Chef immediately hands the tickets back to the officiary with earnest consideration for the toils of a customer service representative. The officiary takes them. Oh. He gave him right back. I wasn't expecting that. He checks them thoroughly. They're definitely the exact same tickets. What the fuck? Blood crystal. Okay. Normal. This little dot over here. What's this for? Lore? Ah! A finchfish. Tiny, quick, sociable fish-bird monsters that used to cheer each other up with little chirps and glubs whenever the tragedy befell a member of their vast school flocks. This game likes to do compound words, but like ones that aren't real. Okay. Goods. Blood crystal. A soft crystal. The nest of fireflies native to the summit lands. Similar in color to the blood of animals, people, and monsters, though the blood of imps and demons is red. So everyone else has blue blood? Just imps have red blood? Lilian imps often hang these crystals from awnings of their fortune-telling huts to scare away non-demon foreigners, and to attract fireflies, which seers and oracles collect for their patterns of the future found in their iridescent wings. I'm losing my mind. What are we talking about? Dead crystal. A blood crystal formerly used as a nest for summit land fireflies, which has donated all of its hue to the insects it once sheltered. Among the last generation of Lilians, these fragile milky husks were given as a token of entropy between those who had lost a mutual friend, as a way to remind each other that times of prosperity will always come to an end. How dense is this setting? This is wild. A shield. Shields one from failure. You currently have one. That's nice. Flora. Death Seed. A chunky weighted ball of concentrated 99% dead plant matter with a small nucleus of life in the center. And then so much redacted stuff in each of these messages. There's a colon and everything. We have potions? No, we don't have potions. Not right now. The police report is here. Act 1, Season 1, Last Call, I think is what that says. Or Scene 1. I don't know. Death Seed, 1 out of 7. Not planted, not watered. Wait, you can water the plants? Drag the pot outside the inventory window to plant it. Pet packlet. It's a packlet. It's in my bag. It's my pack called Packlet, and I pet it, so I got an achievement for petting it. Planted, yes. Throw it off screen to get it back in my inventory. There's a plant here now. What? Uh-huh. Alright. The officiary yawns and numbs into one of the sandwiches. Numbs. His eyelids droop down, near shut again. Did you inspected them? Were they good? Yeah, they're good. Those some good tickets you've promised off there. You've printed off there. Thanks. What is this conversation? The idea of inspecting tickets. Like the equivalent of biting a gold nugget to see if it's real, but it's a ticket given to you by the ticket person at a place that sells access to rides. So, how will you be paying? I imagine it's a contrivance to get them to like somehow like steal or copy or do something with the tickets. There's some kind of plan here. Ah, well. Chef empties his pockets, but besides 5 coins, there's just some lint and a few scraps of paper, each penned with a date and a yes or no question. I got $5. Come on, bro. You can't afford these tickets after all, can you? Wake up. Sorry. My bad. I guess the hour of night's kind of getting to me. I really thought I had more. Fuck, man. No! That's the bad one. Oh, I did- oh. I failed, but I got shielded. Wow, you can reel it in indefinitely in the other minigame, but if you don't catch the nipple, you lose the whole game. I better go tell him now before he jumps into that closet by himself. What was his plan? Hey, healer. You got him? Healer peeks and opens his arms for a big celebratory hug, but Chef refuses to hold him. He hangs his head in a deep shame. I'm sorry. I pegged him for the sleepy type, but I guess I was wrong. What? He was asleep in the first place and you woke him up. He checked me too closely. We can't get the tickets after all. Where's that closet again? Point it out, please. We're gonna need to hide as soon as possible because... Healer balks. We can't escape? Just kidding. Who fucking poses? Chef flashes the tickets. Somehow, against all good sense, he got them. I actually did get them. We're fine. You did? How? I'll tell you when we board. What the fuck? The officiary goes on to put away the tickets he just took back from the chef, but his automatic customer service routine is interrupted by a rude and sudden realization. He's not holding the tickets anymore. He's holding 2 scraps of paper torn from the margins of a school book, and each scrap of paper bears a date and a yes or no question. Huh? To be answered, TBA. 0204. Same time of day as usual. Do you want to get back together again? Oh, damn. Oh, jeez, I should call this in. He goes for his radio, but his finger never quite depresses the button. Why should I call it in? The top bitch is boarding. She won't even be here to chew me out. Those gay guys won't stand up to her scrutiny anyway. Why is gay highlighted? I know references to named characters tend to be... Oh, it's because Chef and Healer are blue and red, aren't they? Only Chef is gay. And only Healer is guys. Whatever. I guess the only thing I want to know is... How did he pull that little trick? He tucks into his second sandwich. Oh, there is a spectral rail that flies away and glows. And a little smiley, little :3 on the moon, why not? I like to think that's canon. They just actually have Dr. Manhattan, who is, I don't know, a deer in this setting, flew up there, and he just put a little smiley on the moon. Chef and Healer trudge out onto the train's boarding dock, a blistering white expanse of snow. Forceful and persistent winds, all-you-can-eat buffet. Forceful and persistent winds, all-you-can-eat buffets their faces. That's a hell of a hard sentence to say. And I don't know, it's very strange. Their knees lock and brace against the sideways gale. Healer, I'll tell you how I got those tickets. I popped MIX. Or mix? I don't know, it's capitalized. Healer can barely hear him. You popped mix? Damn. That sounds so cool. I wasn't looking. I was preoccupied with that weird fuck. We'll talk more about it later. First off, and I want you to really listen to what I'm saying now. We've aced our goal. We've got the tickets, but our troubles are hardly over. Just follow my plan. There's 2 parts to it. First, we need to board the Ample Express. There's still another officiary we need to get through, and this time I'm pretty sure she's gonna be more of a hard ass. That's the first part. Bored despite her scrutiny. Second, we need to conceal our presence on the train from the other passengers. The few people we know who know we've boarded, the better. I'm sure the boys are hot upon us, dude. Yes. And she's down on the floor for some reason. You understand, right? They have a tail bag. Look at their tail bag. What even are they? They've got a giant tail, but they look like they have a human face. Yeah. Part 1 and 2 of the plan is to do... We're gonna do it up good. The plan... A lot of silences. Ever since we got jumped, I feel like you've started fading on me. Don't fade on me. I mean, aren't they bleeding? What? Huh. I think B is how you see the blue messages, but he just kind of... What? Don't fade on you. Something ludonarrative is going on when he hit B, but that time I wasn't entirely sure what that meant. Was the ability being used or something? Got it. Wake up. Pay attention. I'm paying attention. Then what did I just say? I said, you said we lay low, hide. We're gonna board the Amaterasu Express at midnight, and got the tickets. We're gonna hide aboard. Wasn't it called something completely different? Chef and Healer trudged forward resolutely together towards the snow-soaked boarding platform. You got it exactly right, bro. Straighten up. There's the second officiary. We're encroaching on her domain. She's about to press us. The officiary stands her vigilant post in the snowbank on the boarding pavilion. She's hungry, freezing her ass off. She absolutely will not allow herself to tremble. Ooh. At least you get to read it in advance before you start pressing a button and getting timed. Speedrun score that time. Why does everyone have to board at the last minute? Can't people be punctual, even in times like these? What are times like these? What's happening? Chef and Healer approach her, determined to board. Almost immediately afterwards, some cute little guy and that suspicious imp pull up on her too. Since the readings are nearly synchronous here, they'll split into different perspectives. What? Uh-huh. Oh, there's the little guy, the pet. Since the readings are nearly identical here, so we choose a perspective to follow? Something's up with this game. Okay. What happens if I click on the pet? Pet never even enters the station. Instead, he sniffs out the perimeter in case of a certain person's scent. He forwards awake through the thick, foot-deep blanket of snow and bursts out between the officiary's legs, spraying ice shrapnel like a half-frozen lemon cannonball.
Oh, hello, miss.
He unravels himself, ears flicking away chunks of snow.
I hope I didn't startle you.
Well, hello down there. My goodness. Hello was spelled with a W. She scans the empty white pavilion behind him. Where's your lord? Your owner? Guardian? Whoever? Surely they didn't order you to doggy paddle out here by yourself.
I don't have any of those. I'm alone. I'd please like you to grant me passage aboard the Angle Express tonight, if that's okay.
Uh-huh. fishing minigame for some reason. Oh, it's a small little thing. Oh, oh. Okay, this one's not going across the entire screen in giant swoops, so it's much easier. Close call. At what? Wait, was there a timer that time? The Angle Express, huh? It's ample, not the angle. One suspicious passenger after another tonight. I'll board you immediately. Which cabin stamp does your ticket bear?
Sorry. I don't have a ticket.
My coworker turned you away prematurely, didn't he? He loves to conveniently misremember the cutoff time. Let's hurry back inside, then. You're not going to burrow through the snow again. This time I'll carry you there. Let me radio the lobby attendant and inform him that his actions have squarely contradicted policy for the second time tonight. The officiary's swift paw whips out a radio from her sleeve like she's slinging a yo-yo. Hey, never. Wake up, you sleepy dick. You refuse yet another perfectly good passenger. His voice comes through crackly. No, I didn't. I didn't refuse anybody. You didn't?
Ma'am, the truth is, I can't afford any tickets. Please let me on the train, though. I won't get into trouble, I promise. Also, is there snacks aboard?
Just trying to be a tiny, cute cat and hoping it gets away with that. She toggles her radio off. Only for paying customers. If you need somewhere to stay tonight, you're welcome to bunk in the station. You may sleep on your lounge chairs and snack from our regal candy bowl. Sadly, however, you may not board without a ticket.
The candy bowl is empty, though.
That's not possible. I filled it up at after the 11:20 to Darkport. One of these passengers is a goddamn thief. Regardless, there are refill bags of candy in the lobby closet. Let's head back into the warmth now. The officiary moves to pick him up. Huh. Okay. Am I gonna level up soon? Times 9 combo. Juicy! There's so much to take in here. This game is unique.
She's even willing to abandon her post just to get me back inside safe. This is my chance. I have to take advantage of her noble heart.
Pet dodges her careful embrace and backs away.
How many times does the snack trolley come by on the express? I'm so hungry. I don't know if candy would even nourish me well, good and goodly enough. I need real food.
Enough. She squats down, overbearing on Pet's entire field of vision. Please don't abuse your natural cuteness to try and scam a free ticket off of me. It's very rude of you to force me to choose between my duties as an officiary and the comfort of my conscience.
I'm sorry, but this lie is my only hope. I'm just so cold and hungry and...
She straightens up and whips out a spare brown ticket. The next time you try a sob story on an officiary, pencil in her teeth, she kerchunks the ticket with a stamp from her lower cabin. Remember that you've got a beautiful coat of thick and fluffy fur. You can't play the I'm cold card. It doesn't make any sense.
Huh? You're giving me a ticket after all? Ah!
Don't get all dumb and excited and boo-wah at me. I am only giving you the bare minimum. You'll find the lower cabins on the deepest floor at the farthest end of the train. Are there multiple floors of train? You trot straight there. You stay there. Get along with the other people in that cabin. I'm trusting you to stay out of trouble tonight. Pet leaps up and snatches the ticket in his maw.
Thanks!
Sprightly, aren't you? Pet scurries and claws his way up the icy ramp crazy fast before she can change her mind, ticket flapping around against his face.
Why do I feel like I just made a huge mistake? Ah, well. Whatever. If he turns out to be a problem, that bitch can deal with him. Uh-huh. Do you play the other characters or move on completely? 11 passengers have now boarded the Ample Express. The description of this game promises that it's a death game, so this is important. There's a whole rainbow of characters. We know Chef, Imp, Pet, and Healer. They're organized by color instead of name, or groupings by who they know each other in the group, blah, blah, blah. There's 6 more people that we haven't met yet. And I guess they'll start... Oh, the conductor is dead. Oh. Only 1 ticket remains unchecked by the officiary, but time is up. All aboard. Last call. Time until departure, 13 minutes. Uh-huh. First victim, Pet, has been trampled. As Chef and Healer hobble down the walkway, a specter hovers 2 feet above the carpet and jittery zigzags towards them. He is about to intersect their path. With a silent, intimate gesture, Chef offers Healer to stay casual. Oh. Dead ghost. Uh-huh.
Hey there, you two.
Ah, fuck. Sorry, you scared me. Hello? Hey. You're a living thing, right? Or are you like a machine? Healer coughs up blood and tries to hide it. No offense, I mean. Oh. Can't use the letter A, huh? That's interesting.
I don't really know what I am, lol. But I'm here.
Cool. Cool, man. What's your name again? Nice to meet you anyway. We gotta get seated.
It's Dead Ghost.
Cool. Yeah.
We just have to squeeze by you here, excuse us. Leaf cabin?
How did you know?
How did he know what? What'd he say? I can't really understand you, man.
I'm losing letters now. What? Me and my friend gotta head out. Just in case, just in a bit of rush here. I'm sure we'll talk to you in the dining cabin later. Oh. Level up. What does that do? 10 times. Bulky. Oh, you get a shield and a death seed. Oh yeah, we kinda knew that. Oh. My seed is growing. It's sticking out now. Don't think that thing even eats food. Chef and Healer move on down the walkway. Uh-huh.
Ah. The tension is so electrifying. He doesn't know yet. He doesn't even know.
Oh. This is interesting. Huh. I love how it's just going, and we're just trying to piece together stuff, and the setting seems completely unhinged, so we're like, wait, what's happening now? Just a left and a right. A shadow peels away from the station, and elegances her way over to the officiary, who stands at the top of the boarding ramp, just about to retract it. Last is the last person on. I guess that makes sense. Passage for 1. Too late. You missed the cutoff. The next train is at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. That won't work for me. Sorry. I need to leave town right this moment. It's of universal importance. Oh? What kind of quest are we on tonight? The kind with big rewards and a strict time limit, ma'am. A moment floats by on the nightly winter breeze. Ticket, please. Last holds out her ticket. The officiary snatches it and narrows her eyes dreadfully. The ink on your ticket hasn't dried. My apologies, I'm in a hurry. At any rate, you've got a very fresh stamp for the cherry cabin here. You'll find the cherry cabin on the floor beneath mine. It'll be on your left. Posh, lockable mahogany door. Sorry, your left or my left? The big door, down past the gambling cabins. Hold on, I'm sorry. May I see your class badge? Last walks up the ramp and faces the officiary at an even height. My class? Well, of course, naturally. Here it is. Level 46 officiary. Can carry or okay, now there's we're getting rocks now. What? Class reveal, officiary. Which we knew on the top of the screen too. So not class in society like a hierarchy, but class is like what your class is in an RPG? Why do you ask? Nope, it's all good. Thanks for helping me. Just wanted to know your class in case of emergency. What does that mean? And human. The scariest thing of all. Or a robot? That might be a robot. I don't know, they got Mega Man vibes. And all their limbs seem to be robot-y. Do they have a monkey tail? Sorry, I'm just parsing everything in front of me so far. Mom, I hear footsteps. Mom. Her name's Mom. She has what looks like a hallucinogenic drug patch on her neck or something. It's all rainbowy and bleeding. Huh. I don't know what that is. She's a good design though. Oh. Who's that coming down the walkway? Doesn't sound like they're very big. Ugh. Oop, it's a catfish. Do you get it? I don't know what's happening. Oh yeah, the person fishing is healer. It's gonna be awkward if healer dies. Is healer his class then? Is that how this works? That bitch. I specifically asked her not to bunk anyone else in our cabin. Hello? Pat peeks around the doorframe. Star waves at him. Mom grabs her paw and puts it down. Hey! What are your names? My name is... Don't talk to my charge, please. Who? Her? My bad. I won't do it again. Hey, do you have any food? Not for you. Okay. Pet heads for a cubby far from the mom and Star. He tugs their bags out of their way with his maw to make room for his own cute little pack. Hey, you guys. When's your stop? Just asking. There's only one stop, and that's the end of the line. Didn't you know that? Did you board this train just for the snacks or something? No. Well, it's weird that you don't even seem to know where you're going, isn't it, Star? Yeah, you're weird. Or something. Right, Mom? Okay. Why were you assigned to sit with us? I don't know. The lady told me to go in the cabin at the end. You requested to sit here so you could try and mooch off of us, huh? What do you think, Star? Yeah, I bet he's a thief. He's so cute. You may be right. Watch your pack sack, my little star. Yes, Mom. That's my shining star. Guys, I'm not a thief, and I'm not gonna beg you for anything. I boarded tonight in search of someone. He used to work as a pilot. Can't help you, sorry. You'd better leave us alone and resume your search. It's way past my little star's bedtime, and you're annoying her. No, he's not, Mom. I didn't even describe what he looks like, but okay. I hope you both rest well. I just want to drop my pack off here. I'll leave you two alone.
Alright, just gonna hang out as a tiny yellow cat looking for people. Like an incredibly tiny cat, given the scale of the sprites. Pet heads out into the hallway and recalibrates his little nose on the scent he's been following since the station. He peeks into each cabin as he goes. Star frowns and plays with her locket. She watches the empty doorway, even after he's gone. Big guy! Okay. Is big guy a class? Oh, my plant's growing more. It's got 3 little beads now. What the fuck is happening? There's so many things in parallel. I'm collecting ores. I have a plant growing in the corner. We're meeting a billion new characters where like the setting and characters are already enough to chew on. This beautiful design of having just a giant chain, just an actual chain, not a necklace, just a real metal chain. Suspenders. Very top heavy, man. Like he's much wider up top. Very short torso, very long legs. I can't quite tell if he's a wolf or a cat because he's front facing, which makes it hard to parse. But just a goofy little animal man with very, very human anime hair. What the fuck are you? Why are you peeking around so much?
Hi, I'm a pet class. You can just call me Pet. Everyone prefers class names over real names, right?
Oh, a pet, are we? What a treat. I heard you guys and your partners are pretty fucking unkillable when you get your buffs off. What? Okay. They're buffs. How literal is their class? Where's your master, though?
I don't know.
Well, don't you need one?
He's like a hunter pet in WoW.
Is that the implication? They have buffs like in an RPG? Yeah. I guess you need one for combat if nothing else.
No, it's more than that.
Love then? Companionship? Well, boy. Good luck with that shit. That's a fucking fool's errand. Me? I only need myself. It's a long one. I made it. 12 times. Sharp. It's a long combo.
Wow, he must be really strong.
Well, myself and a nice big target to stand in front of. You're pretty much non-combat then, without all your fancy partnered abilities, huh?
I guess I am.
And you wouldn't be lying about your class, right?
What? Why would I do that?
Dunno. A lot of weirdos boarding tonight.
Here, look.
Class reveal. If this goes murder mystery, this might be relevant information, but I don't know how to parse it yet. But these are, like, they have implied... Their class is already on the top of the screen, but they have a class reveal action, implying that they're, like, actually proving it, I guess.
See? I'm not lying.
Ha! No way. You really weren't lying. Sure is a shitty time and place to be such a useless class type.
What do you mean by that?
Pet tries to walk past. Big guy stomps a foot in his way.
Hey, quit it. Why does my class even matter? I doubt I'll need to fight anyone.
Doubt you'll need to fight anyone. That's rich, buddy. Nah, but seriously. You really haven't heard? Big fucking trouble brewing on this trade. Right here. Right now. Tonight. It's gonna be a long ride. You want some friendly advice from an old battle veteran? Go hide in a corner somewhere with your paws over your vitals. It's class types like yours that always get picked off first when the fighting starts. And that's just basic strategy. So he just knows a death game is happening, and no one else does, which is unhinged and kind of amazing. Jesus Christ. Since you need to meet a pretty specific condition before you can start doing damage, that condition being a soul link with your master, guardian, whatever, you better believe you're gonna get killed while you're still by yourself, like you are now.
Go hide in a corner somewhere? No, I can't do that. I'm looking for my master. I know he's on this train tonight. Somewhere. And this may be my last chance to see him before he leaves again.
Well, you better pick a hiding spot with a good view then. And don't come crying to me when you're dead. 'Cause it's impossible. I'm smart.
I won't be able to. I'll be dead.
Yeah, that's the joke, boy. Anyway, I better get seated with my cabin mates. Come hide behind my back when the fighting starts. Consider it an open invitation. I'll be your partner in class. You got it?
Thanks for the offer, but I'm not partnering with anyone until I find my master.
Sure you aren't. Well, see you later, little pet. As for me, I got a blood trail to follow.
Oh. The big guy is hunting after healer, it seems. Okay, that's bad for them. Ah, and the narrative correctly knows to juxtapose the scene by cutting to healer. In the leaf cabin, Chef sterilizes healer's wounds with a perfumed jelly of crushed chloro leaves. Here comes the burn. Ow! Fuck! Don't announce it, it makes it worse. Almost done. Stay still, the axe cut deep here. Is this really necessary? It's necessary. We need to clean your wound properly, while it's still fresh, or else you could get an infection. I know you're a tough hero and all, but bacteria don't give a fuck about how tough you are. All they care about is where they can find their next meal. We knew that Chef and Healer were weird names from the get-go, but Healer makes a whole lot more sense now when you're like, oh, they're classes, okay. Because a healer is like an odd term, even in the world, even in terms of doctors and whatnot, calling somebody a healer feels weird, it's very video gamey. Whereas like chefs exist. We don't want that meal to be you, do we? Stay still. I'm staying still. Ow! Shh. Keep your voice down and remember the plan. The plan. Healer's tail perks up as the waves of excruciation subside. Gotta hide, right? Wasn't that step, 3? Step 2, yeah. Good effort. Yeah, we gotta hide. Basically, man, we'll be lucky if we beat the headlines to the next stop. The headlines? Healer reels in a few deep, soothing breaths. The headlines? Chef, it's midnight. The story won't break until tomorrow. The news can't move faster than a train. News about you can move instantly. Stand up for a moment. I need some elbow room. Chef wrings his cloth, dripping gel. Chef, you're always... I'm sorry. What are you apologizing for? I don't know. You're always helping me. That's because I love you, dude. Obviously. I made it. So you can miss A1. Jumbo! I love you too. As far as step 2 goes, before we reach the end of the line, let's stow away in the lower cabins. Chef kisses Healer from over the shoulder. Mwah. You weren't wrong, though. There is a secret step 3 to my plan. Whether we successfully hide or not, we need to make it to the end of the line. To last port. Sometimes you enunciate so boldly.
Is that turning you on? Is that the...
Man, pay attention. We completed step 1 and handsomely surpassed the officiary. Now we have to hide until the end of the line. The plant changed again, it's a little hoop now. I hope we can both fit in the same hiding spot. I really am sorry for all this. This was my idea. It was my choice to hide you. Don't worry, dude, we're golden. All we have to do is stay out of the dining cabin and the shower cabins for a little more than a week. That way, we'll avoid all contact with the other passengers. Also, I snuck some reserve snags into your tail bag. No shot? I know this is the first visual novel I've actually heard that phrase used. God, when's the last time I heard that phrase? It's recent, but also not anymore, right? I feel like it moved on. I feel like no shot doesn't happen anymore. I've never said it on purpose. Yep. You didn't. I did. The fucking poses again. That's sick. Thanks, Cricket. Healer tests his bandages and finds them firm and good, though incomplete. Now we can follow your plan flawlessly, right? We can hide as long as we want with that extra food. Big guy kicks open the door to the leaf cabin. Oh. I guess this incident just got incited. Oh god. Level up. Chloroplower seed. 14 times. Choice. Oh, fuck. That's a lot of blood. Is he regretting this? He's so tall that he clips through the... He like, eclipses his own name tag. Hey there. Good evening, the both of ya. Move over. Big guy drops his ass onto a seat. Is he joining the party? I thought he was hunting them down. They're talking strategy. A lot of ellipses. Alright, everyone's taking turns. Sometimes the ellipses count changes. Your sandwiches didn't work, chef. As usual. Hey, big guy. We're in the middle of something here. Could you please sit in a different cabin? Big guy scratches behind his head. I mean... I paid for the fucking ticket to Leaf Cabin. I'm sitting in Leaf Cabin. Chef postures up. Be reasonable, man. I'm not gonna fight you about this, but I gotta be firm with you. Please move to a different cabin. Like I obey orders from one of you, from one AU. One of which? From one of you adult male non-combatants. He's talking about non-combat classes? Holy shit, you're on some whole other thing. Look, you can see that my friend got in an accident, and I have to dress his wounds, right? Sure can. Why does that mean I gotta leave this cabin? Because setting bandages is intimate work, and intimate work requires some privacy. Why does she need bandages in the first place, huh? I'm a boy. Oops, sorry. Fell down some stairs onto a sword? Gay logging accident. Axe from the backside, it happens. Gay logging accident? What the fuck are you saying? Is this a reference? He's telling the truth, I promise. Give us 15 minutes. The fucking pose. If you give us 15 minutes, we'll let you sit with us. We'll let you we'll tell you our tale and shit even. Deal? Logging. That makes sense. Just kidding. Nah. Both of ya can go fuck off. What's your deal? 15 minutes of my time wasted in exchange for your little tale there?
How about I stand guard in the hallway and I'll give you both a nice generous 5 minutes for the wound. Let's be reasonable. You want your time together, right? And Guy, throw in one of them sandwiches you gave the punk at the lobby.
You think this is a fucking transaction, dude? No deal. I asked for 15 minutes of privacy because it takes 15 minutes for the bandages to fully set, and the train's gonna start rumbling around soon as we leave, and I need steady pause. Also, I could spare 2 sandwiches in a pinch like this.
The flowers are just people being in charm mode, I guess. Like, it's just... The flowers are very funny to me. I'll give you 10 minutes then. Nah. 7. 8 minutes. As he keeps wait, he went back up.
Chef, we should take that deal.
Chef kicks back to the cushioned, luxurious leaf cabin seat and Inquisition's big guy with a sudden, pertinent, jabbing question.
Why do you want to sit with us so badly anyway?
The room turns to big guy. Well... Big guy gets on his feet and smiles out the cabin window like a bastard. Whole reason I'm here is... I followed your blood trail. I know you got people looking for you. Chef and Healer both expertly pretend they don't know what big guy is talking about.
Oh, you saw someone following us? Was it one of our imp friends from Black Rainbow? He said he couldn't make it tonight.
The fucking text. It's losing its goddamn mind. It's an actual rainbow.
Oh, no, Healer. You spilled everywhere. I thought I told you to go get the temp bandage on tight. Ah, well, whatever. I'll go help the officiary clean it up a bit.
Big guy sighs. Drop the act. I didn't see anyone following you, but your boyfriend bled up and down the whole fucking the whole fucking trans-cabin walkway. Miss Officiary's bound to do the rounds thrice over it. Everyone's been doing the rounds over it, and we board and settle in, so that's how I know you're getting looked for. Trails always get followed. Where there's blood, there's battle. And that's just basic strategy.
He says that a lot. I think he says that he's the most informed character so far, but also he just sounds, I think he might say that to himself as a mantra to sound like he's the smart guy. Yeah. Flawless. This guy must be one of the boys. He's trying to wall us in, to keep us here trapped in this cabin until the other two close in upon us. Chef, run! So, you're trying to keep us here until your friends can triangulate on us.
Nah. I'm not with your enemies. I don't care who's looking for you. I just happen to be the kind of guy who likes trouble. Love it, actually. Don't know who you must have pissed off to earn yourself a slash down the back like that, but they must be a cold killer if they're if they attacked a goddamn healer. And if someone like that is hunting you, or better yet, a whole team of someone's, they'll board this train. And they'll come. And when they fucking do, I'd like to challenge them for a good, fair fist fight to the death.
Uh-huh. Okay. That's a decent stopping point. What the fuck? That's not even a complaint. I'm just as general, neutral to positive. What the fuck is happening? Man, I would like to see more, but I'm also relatively busy. I don't know. This video pops off. Maybe I'll take another look in the future. When I find the time for it. This is weird. And I don't think anyone's heard of it. The Steam page looked like it has not gotten a lot of traction, so that's curious. I think it's being released episodically and episode 2 is out. I don't know. It's curious.
if you're curious about this, so this caught your attention, you can check out a link to the Steam page in the description. This is one of my Let's Tries, so you can preview games and give a spotlight to little projects here and there. And yeah, some of you I think are gonna want to follow up on this, because what?